The Pokémon Horizons Celebration Event is now live in Pokémon GO, and we've come to Ubud in Bali. This area is known for having a lot of temples, a sacred monkey forest, there's going to be some really cool things, and hopefully we'll be able to run into a Shiny Captain Hat Pikachu. And speaking of which, I've already run into a few of them, but I've not seen a shiny yet, and apparently you can get them from photobombs, but they're not the only thing. So let's pull up our Taiwan Pikachu, take a photo, and as you can see, we just got the brand new characters from the Horizon series in there. And now we have a possibility of getting a Captain Hat Pikachu, or we can get one of the Gen 9 starters. So we're going to be getting ourselves a Fuecoco. Alright, not exactly what we were hoping for. You can also do up to 5 of these photobombs a day, so hopefully we'll get lucky and get that Pikachu. But unfortunately, it looks like we got in a Sprigatito this time. Tell you what, let me do the rest of these photobombs, and if we get a Pikachu, I'll show you. Okay, well, unfortunately, every single one of the photobombs I did gave me either a Fuecoco or a Sprigatito, so no Captain Hat Pikachu yet, but we're gonna get some lunch over here in this really interesting building, and apparently we have to take our shoes off to go in there, so this place is also a big meditation, kind of hippie-like area. At least that's how Marco described it. So with that being said, let's go inside, let's get some food. Maybe, just maybe, we'll see a Captain Hat Pikachu. And here we have our first Captain Hat Pikachu, but this time it's in a raid. Thank you, Fleece, for sending it. They are out and about, though. They're not super common, but they are out and about, which is nice. But we should bring this thing down really quickly, and of course, we're looking for a 536. Unless it's weather boosted, then we want a 670. But this Captain Pikachu right here is going to be a 529. That is literally 7 off the hundo. And I've also completed these tasks to win a raid. They could give the Pikachu, but we'll have to claim those after we check this Pikachu, and it's not a shiny one, but I love how he crosses his arms. So let's throw a golden raspberry down on this bad boy. Let's catch him real quick, and then we'll get to those researches. And here are the 3 researches. Now, the Captain Hat Pikachu is a possibility, but it's not the only possibility. You can also get Rockruff, and I believe the other one was Skarmory. All of those being shiny boosted, or at least I don't know about the Pikachu, but those other 2 are definitely shiny boosted. So number 1 is the Rockruff. Number 2, what are you gonna be? A tiny Rockruff. That's kind of fun. And the 3rd one, what are you gonna be? Another Rockruff. Okay, no Captain Hat Pikachus from those. But on that note, let's try this place out. Apparently it's a vegan place, which is not something I'm big into, but I will try it out. There's something called a chicken of the forest, and they call it the oyster mushroom schnitzel, so I might try that out. Also, I completely forgot to tell you guys, there's a brand new Pokemon in this event called Charcadet, and it's in all of the 2, 5, and 10 kilometer eggs, but the rarity is definitely skewed. So when it goes to the 2 kilometer eggs, they're in the 4 egg tier. It's pretty rough. But then if you go to the 5 kilometer eggs here, as you can see, it's in the middle tier, so it seems a little easier. And then in the 10 kilometer tier, they're in the 1 egg slot, which is great, but there's also 5 other things in there as well. So don't expect to get one immediately, but it seems like the 10Ks are the better way to get them. Upon second viewing, that is a fried leaf. I have never seen a fried leaf in my life. This is fascinating. Max let me have it, thank you, Max, but my God, it is a fried leaf. They pulled it off of a tree and they fried it. Kind of tastes like a corn chip, to be honest with you. Maybe that's what they used to fry it with. It's a leaf.
It's called a durian sambal.
Okay.
Press it, make sure of it. You know, durian is stinky food.
Yeah.
The stinky fruit. And make sure of sambal is like the spices and blends of everything. And apparently this is a combination of both.
Man, I mean, it's okay. It's not terrible. I'm just trying to still wrap my head around that I'm actually eating a leaf, like, willingly. And here's the chicken of the forest next to the cassava fries. Apparently these taste just like normal fries, so that'll be nice. But I'm very interested to know what a fried oyster mushroom tastes like, and it's got a sauce on it too, apparently. Well, here we go. Oyster mushroom schnitzel. Never thought I'd ever say those words together. It's okay. I'm gonna be very honest with you. Never again, but I will finish it. That vegan food was so good, we've decided to chill out in this nice little cafe called Go-Go Chicken for no real specific reason. But also, I got a Pikachu raid right here, and it's not a shiny one, but a 525. 11 off the hundo, but still cool. Thank you very much, Barside, for sending it. Turns out that premium fried chicken worked. We got a shiny Shadow Tentacle. Finally, they do exist. I am very happy to say they exist. And this one's a 370, so it's not bad, all things considered. This one's pretty up there comparatively to the others I've seen. But how good are we talking? Wow, not bad at all. 13, 12, 11. That's really up there. Now we just gotta get one more and we can finally be done with this. All right, so we're like in the sticks right now. We're trying to go to a silver making class, which I've signed up for. I'm really excited about. And as you can see, we could actually play the game here, but there's really nothing worth like actually grinding for. But tell you what, I'm gonna put you guys away for a little bit because it's starting to rain and I don't want the camera to get ruined. And I'm just gonna work on this silver stuff. But while I'm doing that, I'm gonna take you guys back in time because we got some really cool stuff just like a couple hours earlier. Hey everybody, we're on the way to Ubud right now, and look at this Galarian Zapdos. The problem is it's massive, 2667. This is not going to be the best thing to throw at. And also, it is incredibly aggressive. It has attacked like 30 times in a row. But let's just try to get a good throw on this thing. We don't. Man, I was just off from the excellent. But 1, 2, and breaks out, and it's gone forever. I really thought we were gonna catch it. This is the second Galarian bird that we've had in Bali that's shook twice and almost caught. It's ridiculous. And now our second Galarian bird from this daily. I am not gonna complain, though I'm probably not gonna catch this one either because it's a 2537. That is pretty ridiculously high, but maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to catch the thing. Let's try to get a good throw. Great curveball. Could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse. But 1, 2, and shook twice yet again, and it's gone. That is the third one. So Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno. All three of them have shook twice and then ran away. Here we have the first shiny of the event. And I mean, it actually is the event. It is 10:13 right now. So technically the intro you saw will be later on than what happened here, but that's fine in the end of the day. At least we're getting shinies. And this is a boosted shiny. And this Nincada's gonna be a... okay, 303. Well, that was a really fun class. I did a bit of it, but I definitely didn't do all of it. We had a guy named, I believe his name was Wawan. Hopefully I'm saying his name correctly, but we had a really good time and got to make a really cool ring with my logo on it there. I like this quite a bit. So yeah, now that we've done this, we gotta hatch some eggs. We gotta try to get that Charcadet, and hopefully it's not gonna be as rainy as it is right here. Now we're heading off for another adventure, but I do have 6 5-kilometer eggs finally. These will be not the first eggs I've hatched for the Charcadet. We did have a 2, but it just hatched off screen and it wasn't anything important. Though, we got a Skrelp on this one. I'd love to see a Charcadet from one of these. More chances of it though. This one is another Skrelp. Please, oh please, give me a Charcadet. Number 4 is another Skrelp. Okay, can't say I'm a fan of those things. This one is a Sableye. And then we have the last egg here. It's gonna be another Sableye. No Charcadet. Neat. As I'm sure you can tell, it's gotten a lot later, but we are gonna be hatching some more eggs. I don't know how many more eggs we're gonna be able to do, but hopefully we'll see a Charcadet. But that's a Togepi. Again, in these 2-kilometer eggs, the odds of it happening are pretty low. This one is a Solosis, and neither one of those, I believe, are shinies, but we did hatch 2 eggs, which means that we have 3 quests that can have the Pikachu in them, so that's a Fuecoco. Number 2 is a Fuecoco again. A lot of Fuecocos. This one is a Quaxley. 2 10-kilometer eggs here. Let's see what we get from these. Like Turtonator, that's kind of cool. I completely forgot that those were in the eggs. Number 2 is a Jangmo. I was really hoping a Charcadet would be in there. Let's take a look at them real quick. No. 4 5Ks. Come on, Charcadet. No, Palmy. Seen enough of those today. We also had a spotlight hour that I didn't record, but there is a Lickitung. 2 more 5s. We got a Duck, and the final 5 is a Roggenrola. Okay. 4 more 2s, but we already know that these ones have the lowest chance. Number 1 is a Smoliv. The second one is a Gothita. That's the name of the thing. Cool. 3 is a Fletchling, and the 4th and final egg is a Pichu. Wonderful. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is very, very late, and I had actually finished this video that you are watching right now, and I didn't have a Shiny Captain Hat Pikachu. Well, until now. Thank you very much, Pogo Milo UK, for the 520 freaking 4, and it's a female, so let's get a pineapple down this thing, and let's just catch it. I am so freaking happy, and the best part is, once you hit it, you get it, but man, it has been a very long day, and I didn't get to see a lot of these things, and I did all my snapshots for day number 2 and everything, and nothing. So let's take a look at it, shall we? A 524 is a 14, 13, 14. Very happy with that. Extremely freaking happy with that. I'm just so glad. I was literally ending this saying that, like, it's unfortunate that we didn't get the stuff, yada yada, but in the end of the day, we did get some good stuff. But now we got some good stuff, including the thing we were hunting for most, so that's great. These are definitely boosted, by the way. Definitely go for them. But on that note, don't forget to smash that subscribe button for me. Show me some love. We're trying to hit 200K, and let me know in the comments down below. Do you have a Shiny Captain Hat Pikachu yet? Or how about the Charcadet? I hatched a ton of eggs, and I didn't get one. Have you gotten one yet? Which egg did you get it out of? And if you're really enjoying the content and you want to see even more of it, I highly suggest this video over here where we explored Bali even more, and we got some really rare hundos and shinies, and it was just an amazing adventure. I highly recommend you checking it out.